Yes, okay, we begun. Oh, it's like it never ends. Just did a video 5 minutes ago. This is crazy. This is crazy. Watch this. Watch this. You get onto the Monopoly board, you go one time around. Get onto the Monopoly board, you go one time around, it equals to 40. You go 9 times around, okay, and then the 10th, it equals to 400. From 1 to 10 is 400. 10 times 40, right? 10 times. But we have to understand in the star, there is more than 10 times. I had to do the top and the bottom, right? The top and the bottom. In the end, there's a 1 and 9 is 10 times, and 3 and 7 is 10 times. 3 by 7 is 21, 1 by 9 is 10. 31. So, 31 is go to jail. Or Marvin Gardens, The Flower in Your Mind. Why? Because Guy Lafleur, war number 10. Now you go times 10 times 10 is 100 times. Equals to 212, or the 5 card. 2 above, reach 2 below through the 5 card. The key to the card. Okay, and here's the belt. This is when the 6 comes in. Inside the 5 comes 3, 5, and 6. 2 on the bottom, 3 up. Okay, it's 2, 4, 5, 6. There's your 7. Okay, it's not the 2 card 7. In order to make the 2 card 7, you have to take the 2 card and put it this way on it in order for that card to work. So now we have 100 times Monopoly, 4,000 property passes, 4,000. Okay, 100 times 4 corners is you have 400 corners. And 4,000 years. When you have 10 times, you go 400. 100 times, you go 4,000. 4,000 properties. Okay, 100 times corners, you have 400 corners. One of the corners, it's actually 300 and 100. Because this one, you go to jail. So it becomes 166 and it becomes 366. So in jail of creation, okay, of 3 parts. How do we calculate this? This becomes 83 and 83, which becomes 76. 8 and 8, 16 brings the light. 6 and 6 to whom it brings the light. 366 is 1827, becomes 54 red. Bring on the red light. So now you have 300 playable corners, which is your world of bowling, in which is the same number, okay, that's equivalent to 5 hours. Number 5 hours. So now we have 4,000 years. Now, what was the time Jesus came here? He came here at 3,760. So we're going to have to back up 7 times 4 is 2. We need 240 squares, right? 240. So we need to go back 6 years. So it has to happen in the 94th year that Jesus is born. 94th. 94 times the Monopoly board, we have to end up on go. And it's $400. Every time you go there, it's $400. So if I landed on Monopoly Corner 100 times, that's $4,000. But now we need more. And we want more. We need another 1,776 from here. Will bring us to the year that we're coming into. The Hebrew leap year right now is set, okay, from 4,000 years. How many times is this? Well, in order to go 1,700, you need to go 70 times 74 times 24, but that's not the board. You need 40s. How many 40s? You need 44 times 40 equals 1776. B and O. 215512 DC memory comes into 1776. 46 becomes Zion Israel. This becomes 17, becomes the queen of the gateway H. 24 creates this sign over here, which if this is the Illuminati sign, because it's been enlightened 30 creation, and 16 bring the light, equals to the universe of 42. Brings the controller of the cat of the light. Did you see the way I did this over here? So in Monopoly, okay, you have collected now 5,700. How much money have you collected? You ran 144 times. You went 144 times, okay, 40 to bring you 4,000, to bring you 1,600, and to bring you 160. To bring you the light of man 6, to bring you the light of the light, to bring you 4666, Zion, Israel, to bring you the light in the middle. You see, there's 4 numbers, 4666. This is the holder of the light. This is the divider of the light. Okay, divider of these 2 lights, making this world over here, or this is the holder of the light over here, the torch, the Statue of Liberty that recreates the light, 144414, or we get back to the 9 card and we connect the 9 card, which connects this card, which is 545, which is 545, which is the energy, which is the sun. 4 times, these numbers will create 256 and 625. 4 times 4 times 4 times 4 is 256. 4 times 4 is 64. Let's play chess. So I put 4 chess tables together inside, and then I cut the board apart here, and then I cut the board apart here. On the outside of the board that I cut it apart, I create this, but I can't come into the core, so I only can come into here. On the other side of the chessboard that I came into over here, and I only can come to here. E and E play each other, and then they connect. And then they connect. Now they're connected. They bring in the source of the light, and they play. But it's been intercepted. It should be in here, but now it's in here. These boxes, these boxes are full boxes. These are full boxes. This is a full box. When you can divide your half into 88s, you have a full box. The minute you put this on an angle, you have divided that box. You turned number 9 in here. Number 9 used to be here. Number 9 is here now. The horse, you ever see the horse in chess? 1, 2, and over. 1, 1, 2, and over. So you're moving the horse in chess on the outside, right? 1, 2, and over. You take the horse from here, 1, 2, and over. So you're moving that chess either to this one over here, right? Or to this one over here. You see the plus on this side, the plus on this side, but in the center, it's a minus. You see why it's a minus? Because it connects up here and it connects down here. Or if I turn it the other way, okay, it would be the difference because you can't make both ways. I made a design in the last video that you can't actually go both ways. No, I'm gonna have to show you some kind of hamburger design somewhere. Hold on a second, let me see. Anyways, this is why you can't go both ways. You can't go both ways is because, okay, either it's this way that's solid, okay, or it's this way that's solid. One of them is solid. Either it's going down this way, okay, or it's going this way. If it's going down this way and this way, it's redirected from here. If it's going down this way and this way, it's redirected here. Otherwise, the light is going out. The light comes in, the light goes out. The light continues for on and on and on. Just because you get the light continues all the time. Okay. The other thing I wanted to mention, so now we have this 1776 thing, okay? And there's much more to it because there's numbers. The numbers go like this. 1776. 2014, 1, 21, 35, 66, 75, 17, 50, 17, 40, 41, 51, 57, 57, 75, 1776. This is the Hebrew time and 1776 coming together in creation of 11, of 13, 0, 1, 3, 13. Okay, this equals to 91 when you add them up all together, plus 6. This is plus 6, it's the gate of I. It's the GI, whichever way, or it's the G, or it's the G, or it's the gate. It's Gaia of Jack. This becomes a 6 over here. 0 always becomes a 6. So right away, 13 becomes 19. He becomes artificial intelligence, the birth in the AC world of man, of 6 one way and 9 the other way. I want to show you something. I had a design here 2 minutes ago. Oh yes, here's the design. Here's the design. Do you see this design over here? Now what I'm trying to do, I'm going to try and really show you the design, is let me get the yellow. It always comes out with yellow and orange, everything. Here. Can you see the number 6 inside of it? And then the number 9 inside of it. So what I do is I divide them here. Okay? I divide them here. So I start from where my 6 is pointed up. Okay, I take it from the top part of the 6 and I bring it right to this value here. I can't go on this side because I'd be crossing through it. Otherwise it would look like that, like a loop. So I bring it down, I cross over, and then I bring it back down to where the point of the 9 is, and I connect this, the N, the transfer of the light. It's like, even if it's a binding belt of some sort, you put a belt here, you push this one way, you push this the other way. These are your hinges on the outside, and it makes sure 6 and 9 are compressed together. If I do this and I force here, then it'll force here. It'll always be the same on both sides. The other way to do that, okay, is this. You see the little pterodactyl leg? You see the little bird? The way its thing turns up here like this, like Grover or something. Here's his eye. This is actually 6 and 9 on top of each other. Okay, take a good look at it. It becomes 2 eyes. We didn't go out. You see the way this came out this way? I would have to keep going around this way and this way. They would never get to each other because they're going to both the same way. They would just go round and round and round, and they'll never stop. And it would be pi. 3 plus 3, 3 times 3 is pi, right? Pi is not what you think it is. It's much different. Because these will never get, ever and ever and ever, no matter what. They'll never get together. They're always going to run with each other. It's just like building or making a blanket. And then there's the third one, 6 and 9. You see this one? Becomes an 8. Becomes the 5 that's in between. The 5, that's 1 that's in between because it's the 1. You see inside this dot here and this dot here, it's 1 and 1. Running inside 5, between each other, 1, 5, 1. Cross your eyes. Sting like a butterfly, Muhammad Ali. Sting like a butterfly. Is that walk like a butterfly or fly like a butterfly? Anyways, I showed you what I had to show you. There was one other thing I had to mention. I forgot because there's probably always something. When you say this one over here, this becomes 255. Freedom of 55. Why? Because it's an O. Multiply it by 1.5 or put a 15 over here or a 6. Put a 6 here and a 2 here becomes 26. Put a 2 here and put a 15 here becomes 17. 17 and 26 are Z and Q, and it's the only numbers found on the debit machines. It becomes the last black in one side of the board, okay, and it becomes the reconnecting black on the other side of the board because 17 and then 20 is black, okay, they link together one-on-one. But 14 links to 17, as 20 links to 23, and right after that is 26 and 17. So if I had to go backwards, okay, 26 would create number 30. I have to show you this before. I have to show you this. I'm going to show you this. 13, 16, 19, 22, 25, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26, 29, 15, 18, 23, 21, the 7th inning stretch, the light of spirit coming into the gateway. This one here, 17, 20 becomes 26 right away. They link right away. Barack Obama, his initials link right away because 0 equals 6, Z and Q. Z and Q, 26 equals to 43. Back to DC again. Sorry that I have my camera in the wrong spot. Okay, so but at the same time, 26 shows up over here. 26 shows up here and here, and who's in between? Who's in between? Blocking Grover Cleveland, coming in the 100th anniversary of We Are the People. 15 and 18 is the gold. Gold and 28 is man. 13 and 15 is 28 man. Man on the moon, the man on the golden moon. 19, 20, 21. Okay, so now we've done this, and this is the reason 2626, okay, equals 52, which is the heart of Earth. Here is your birth. Here we're going to go to 26, okay? Here we're going to go to 26. But when 26 comes all the way down to the board, it must meet number 11. Number 11 is over here in creation, okay? 26, why? Because we have to put everything on the board to number 37, okay? Even though there's 37 areas on the board, we have to start off at number to number. Otherwise, when we end on 36 in roulette, okay, plus the 0, okay, add that at 6, we get 42. But if we take the roulette to finish on 36, and we add the 0, it becomes 51. We add the other 0, it becomes 66. We add the double 0, it becomes 81, the Venus Project. Every 0 is 15. We want to add another 15 onto 20. Become 96. Then 1 onto 10. Be 105, the hand, 111. 111, 1, 1, and 1. And then onto the 30. Be 116, be the light of God. Be 116, the total of the outside counts. The light of God, 911. So whatever you're going to do, if the number has its own definition reality, then all we have to do is find the number, where it exists, put everything together, average it out against each other, and that's the answer. Hypothetically, of course. Otherwise, I'd be nuts. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus, all about 1776 in short 19 minutes and 21 seconds. Can't count either. I can't count, can't read, I can't see. I make things up as I go, and I'm having a good time. Life is wonderful. As long as I'm alone, everything is great. And this has nothing to do with anybody. I said this for a reason. It's just to do with our own unity. Thank you.